Wait, did you know that caves are mass graves in hardcore WoW? What if I told you some things in classic WoW irritate me more than SpongeBob's abrasive side?
Why don't you scram, you little freeloader?
There is so much more drama involved with playing a hardcore character in WoW. Every fight is more dramatic. Every milestone becomes so much more significant. Both your first shoulder armor and first helm, even if they are gray or white, feels huge and important. Your first blue is another huge dopamine hit that will keep you playing for a while. Your first blue piece of gear will also sometimes last you another 10 to 20 levels. Training a new weapon, learning a new rank 1 skill, reaching level 10 and 20, and so on. These are milestones that carry more weight in hardcore. Defeating an elite enemy, defeating a named mob, and being first to tag a mob you need all feel like big accomplishments. Completing quests and getting gear from quests becomes so much more important in hardcore since trading, using mail, and using the auction house is forbidden. This is the way classic WoW was meant to be played. At least that's what you hear from classic Andes and purists. I agree with them in that it enhances the experience instead of ruining it. Playing hardcore enlightens you to all the things you take for granted. For example, I have urges, man. They are strong urges to sell the fruits of my labor for my professions on the auction house. I have urges to send gold from my dead characters to my current one. I have urges to buy stuff on the auction house. The strongest urge I have, though, would be to farm dungeons. I want to farm stockades so badly to level up quickly, but you cannot.
You cannot.
I have to say I have been very lucky with the green loot that drops for me. It usually is the correct kind of armor with appropriate stats for my character. Very lucky. Also very lucky with bags. All the deaths faction-wide are recorded by the hardcore add-on. Watching it is a nice way to feel better about yourself. There are deaths every 5 seconds, it seems. There are so many deaths, in fact, it feels like a lot of them come from bots and not real players. I just keep wondering to myself, how the hell are that many people dying under level 20? And under level 10. Are those deaths all from real players? How? There must be a ton of new players to WoW. Having only one life for your character in WoW forces you to change in the following ways. You become more patient, maybe because you are waiting for respawns instead of venturing further into enemy territory or further into a cave. You might level your trade skills instead of ignoring them. First aid and cooking can save your life. Fishing supplements, cooking obviously. Hardcore can affect your playstyle. It certainly made me more paranoid watching for respawns or making sure I was far away from mobs as to not aggro them. Health pots from chests or drops are a super nice addition to your action bars and are obviously so much more important in hardcore. A large majority of people are taking up herbalism and alchemy for their professions, since alchemy gives you elixirs and potions that buff you and make you a strong boy. Leveling in hardcore WoW isn't the greatest content since it's just classic leveling as we all remember it. The deaths, on the other hand, make for great content and react content for the lazy creators like myself. Even though I have no audience and haven't reached the lazy react phase of my career yet, hardcore death montages are getting views and doing well. There is no shortage of deaths. Even the big classic WoW streamers have died on their preferred characters, so it happens to the best of us. Hardcore players will have different ideas of success for their characters. Some might quit before 60, some will reach 60 and quit playing, and some will raid while at 60. Comment below with your hardcore experience and I will see you soon in my next video.